Shalom, shalom to everyone that's watching. This is Rabbi Moshe Otero, and I hope the community, you, your families, were able to enjoy Yom Kippur as a time of fast and introspection. Very, very bothered by the news coming out of Yom Kippur that another attack took place in a synagogue in England, where clearly it is a terrorist attack in an area of England, Manchester, that is known to be a very strong Jewish community. And it's sad, it saddens me, in particular because the Prime Minister of England was well advised about their own citizenry or residents, of how the Islamic or Islamists are gaining more strength over the country of England. And obviously we have also major problems here, and I do pray that those who are watching this video will understand the insurgency of the Islamist power taking place in this country. In particular, Dearborn, Michigan, which well over 55% of its inhabitants are now Arab and pro age group. The mayor of Dearborn, who happens to be, I consider, a racist and an anti-American, had challenged a Christian and charged him with being a racist and a person not getting along. I think the one that's not getting along with the culture of America is the mayor and all of those that are supporting him as mayor. The mayor of Dearborn is a Muslim. Apparently he has his own mosque that he runs as well. And we are seeing some ugly things coming out of that governor or mayor in that government, which is espousing anti-American hatred, sedition, on levels that will leave you completely in shock. And if anyone is well connected to President Trump, I call on him to take a look at the Dearborn, Michigan community very closely, as they are running afoul to making America great, to making America strong, and to debilitating and calling publicly to bring down and death to America. I didn't know that Dearborn, Michigan was a hub of the same sentiments that you find in Iran and in many other groups that encourage the H group. And to be honest, I voted for you, President Trump, and I'm somewhat taken back by some of your positions regarding even protecting Qatar, when in fact they were protecting terrorists. The signal that was sent is not a good signal, not to any MAGA who supported you in the elections. I hope you take back and let them know if terrorists is in your country and drug dealers and cartels are in your country, we're going after them. Make the statement clear. Marco Rubio has recently declared the Muslim Brotherhood a terrorist organization. You may find a lot of them in Dearborn, Michigan. But as to my understanding, that has not been made public, nor has any executive orders declaring the Muslim Brotherhood and CARE as a terrorist organization. Had that been the case, you would be looking at Dearborn, Michigan, and also in Texas for a lot of its members and getting them deported and ousted out of our country. Our main concern, both Jews and Christians, many Christians I've spoken with, is that we have the enemy in our backyard. And let me make it clear. They're in the backyard of Texas. They're in the backyard of Dearborn, Michigan. They're in our White House and Capitol, in our Congress seat. And we need to repeal what was given over to Congress as a protection to allow these immigrants that became residents and later citizens to take on seats in Congress. I'm a born and raised in the USA. And I'm proud of being called a MAGA Republican. But you need to call it, Mr. Trump, what's going on, and you need to protect Americans. Naturalized, actually born, raised in America. And I call on you, Mr. President, with all respect, to see what is happening and the great challenge that you have before you. Obviously, not all Arabs have been radicalized, but there are instruments that are radicalizing them, and there is a great concern as well as a great fear among the whole entire American population. Just look at what's taking place. Call these Muslim leaders to task. You didn't like how the Muslim leader in England was mismanaging his office. Well, take a look at Dearborn, Michigan. Take a look at Texas. And like I said, there should be no naturalized residents having any political position. Should be born Americans that speak English, not using another language in the governmental issues like Arab, which is what they're doing. Mr. President, I know you have a lot on your shoulders, but this is the major one you should take a look at and direct your attention to, because it's going to destroy this great country of America. Thank you for listening to me, and hopefully this message will get out through the different social medias that I am and we are Americans who love this country. We don't want to see it get implanted or subverted by radical Muslim Islamists. Thank you.